I'm good.
All righty. This time, I'll open the floor up to anyone wishing to address the council on matters that are not on the agenda. Please step forward, state your name.
Michael Cartel. I'm just trying to get some questions answered. Last week, Mayor, you said that you were told that it's not the problem. Is that correct? You did say that. It's not the problem?
The problem is that there isn't any inflow of mud.
No, wait, no, there's been a statement made that the storm sewer has nothing to do with the issues on my property. Who made that statement?
That's what I was told.
You were told that by?
Our engineers, 2 different engineers.
Names?
I even took the time to look at the video, and I see nothing
When did
on the
you do
video. And you were in the truck when the camera was going through the storm sewer. You seen it yourself?
I was only there for part of it, but I did see that.
Yes, I seen that also. But
That?
but that's not mud.
No, that's concrete that came through the seams in the storm sewer, through a seam. They didn't even look at the entire seam.
But it's not mud.
Huh?
It's not mud.
What do you mean it's not mud?
It's concrete.
Yeah, so if the concrete got through there, then the soil and the
Obviously,
water's getting through there too.
Sometime there wasn't any water coming through.
What?
There wasn't anything coming through on
Well,
the
of course
video.
not. You wouldn't let me run any water to anything, Mayor.
Well, I don't know
You can't
exactly
do-
how far
you
away
can't
that
see
is
anything
from
if you
your
don't-
driveway.
Excuse me?
I don't know exactly how far that is away from your driveway.
What do you mean, my driveway? I don't
Well,
understand.
I mean, how far away from your property is that patch, or whatever that is, that concrete?
It's
I have no
right down
idea.
there. I'm just saying, that's a breach. That's what you'd call a breach.
And it looks
A
like
breach.
it, and it
Would
looks
you call
like
that
it's
a
been
breach?
fixed. That looks like it's been fixed.
What?
Well, I mean, how did the concrete get there?
You got me, but it got through the seam there.
Well,
See what that one there is? You know what that's laying down here? Down here? That's the grout. Remember, you guys told me it never happened? Correct? You told me. That's not what you told him. So it was CIT that told you that storm sewer has nothing to do with the issues on my property. Is that what you're saying?
that's what I'm gonna go on.
It's not in their report. Could you get that for me in writing? I'd like that statement in writing, please.
I mean, I think you got everything we got.
No, that's it right there. That's CIT's report. CIT's report, where they talk about there are a total of 9 sump knockout plugs missing between 61 feet and 109 feet. That's what the representative from Rinkner Materials, he didn't know what they were talking about. And
Mr. Cartel,
Christy
I'm
Hirschman.
not gonna sit here and argue with you about
I'm not going to
anything.
argue.
We're
I'm
not-
just trying
we're
to
not
get.
gonna
I
resolve
am
this.
just trying to get some answers, Mayor.
If you need to do something, take us to court. I mean,
No,
if that's your
I'm
next.
here. Answer. You want to settle this? We could do it real quick.
It's settled.
It wouldn't take more than an hour.
As far as the
Why
city
wouldn't
is
nobody
concerned,
look? Why
it's
won't you
settled.
look? It's not settled as far as I'm concerned. It's my
Well,
property.
then
This isn't
take
over.
us- take us
You
to
are going to
court,
see
let a
me all
judge
the time.
decide.
I am going to be here every week if I have to.
Well, and I'm gonna
We'll
give
do
you,
this over
I'm
and
gonna
over
give you
again.
5 minutes today.
That's fine.
Next week, I'm gonna give you a minute.
And that's fine. That means it just take more years to get it done, because I've already been at this how many years?
Well, it's not gonna
15 or something?
resolve anything,
You know what? You brought up the ombudsman last week, correct?
correct?
You know what Christy Hirschman told me?
I have no idea who Christy Hirschman
She
is.
is the ombudsman. She is the ombudsman, Christy Hirschman. She's told me that she believes that the water and the soil is going into the storm sewer. It's a fact. It is. There ain't no doubt about it. and you people know
That's
it.
totally opposite
Then
what
let's-
the ombudsman's engineers found themselves.
Let's settle this. Come on over. I've got dye tablets at home still.
I've been there a couple of times,
Yeah,
Mr. Cartel.
your suggestion was it might be going to an underground aquifer.
I think
Let's
we're done
do it.
talking.
Settle this to my satisfaction. Go down there and look. I can get the dye tablets and the pump, and we don't even have to get a professional to do it. Go take a look. And if you're right, I'll drop this forever. If you're wrong, then you'll fix it. And you'll reimburse
Our
me.
engineers are telling us we're right.
Who's your engineers told you that? What engineers? Could I have their names, please?
You know who they are.
No, I don't.
Brent Reneker.
You know what Brian Bross said?
He's not our engineer.
I know he's not your engineer. But yeah, I'm just asking you. You know what Brian Bross said? You know Brian Bross. You think he's an honorable man?
Yes.
Okay, well, he says that he does believe that showed signs of soil getting in there, and he also stated that my video was probably proves that my issues were valid. My point was valid.
Like I said, if you believe that,
Why are you doing this?
take us to court, let a
Take us
judge
to court. That's what
decide.
you want. See, you know what? I'm already helping to pay your attorney's fees for this with my tax dollars. It'd be nice if I had a tax base to go hire a lawyer with, but I don't. I'm not a rich person.
As far as the city is concerned, the issue is settled.
Why?
Because
I can blow holes in
Because it's- we've done
every
everything.
bullet point on here.
We've had-
Every one,
we've
Mayor,
had
every
it,
one.
we've had it televised.
No, you lied to me.
No, I didn't,
Yes,
sir.
you did. What did you tell me?
I told you that we would we would get our engineers and we would televise
No,
it.
you said to me, if that's what we need to do, that's what will be done.
Right,
What'd you
and
do?
that
Just
was
decided
that
that's
was the
what-
televising.
And you, huh?
That was for the
No, I
televising.
asked you specifically. I said, Mayor, if you're going to go
I
down
said,
there,
if it's
you're gonna
our
go down there-
problem, we would fix it. It's not our problem.
Well, if you refuse to see the problem, then you can keep
I
refusing.
looked at it. I looked at the video. You told me last week. You asked me
Let's
last
get it-
week
let's get
if I
together.
seen the video. I said no.
The
I
video was
looked
a
at the
farce.
video the last
The
few
video was
days.
a farce.
Mr. Cartel, we're done.
Look,
Excuse me. We're going to go on with the next issue on our.
okay,
our-
I'll be back. You ain't
It's fine. You
Like
can
I
come
said
back
before,
each week.
this isn't going to go away, Mayor.
Well.
You guys, aren't any of you going to have a little self-respect here and stand up to this? You know it. Come on, I heard you guys speaking a little bit ago. Come on. Any of you, you're still not even talking to me. Here. You guys can even have these.
Thank you, sir.
Figure out down there. You want to, have you seen the list of bullet points they sent the ombudsman's office?
Okay, Mr. Cartel, why don't we just go
Okay,
ahead and, you can email them, they all have email addresses.
I've tried emailing them. Nobody responds to me.
Put your attachments to them so they
I
can
did-
see that.
I did.
Okay, please?
I did.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else wishing to address council? I've seen the video. This time I'll open the public hearing on the